I talked about my predictions for the real estate market this year in the last show, but because it was kind of the first weekend of the new year, people were still kind of in vacation mode. So I want to touch on that a little bit again, kind of what I expect to see in 2025. First and foremost, I am expecting a better real estate year in 2025 in Tampa Bay than we had in 2024. First and foremost, I believe that the end of 2024, and look, it's no secret that our real estate market got hammered by a couple of really bad storms. It caused home sales to cancel. It caused people to delay their plans. It caused buyers not to buy. It caused sellers not to sell. And it obviously wreaked havoc on our area for months. Still, lots of friends and family displaced, still dealing with the consequences of those storms. So that obviously hurt home sales in the fourth quarter and caused our fourth quarter to be the worst quarter in terms of total home sales that we've seen in a really long time in Tampa Bay. It's also caused prices to depress. So our prices last year at the end of the year dropped, and that trend is expected to continue. So we are going to see home values in Tampa Bay come down a little bit, but I believe the reason that it's going to be a better real estate year is because I think the second half of the year, there is a prospect of home values going back on the rise, number one, and then maybe some minor, small interest rate cuts that will help improve affordability a little bit. And then hopefully, God willing, we don't have the storm impact that we had last year. And I think statistically, considering last year was unprecedented, pretty hopeful that next year won't have the same kind of impact from hurricanes that 2024 had. So all in all, I believe 25 will be a better real estate year. I believe that we'll see some continued depreciation for the next several months. I think that will stabilize and hopefully start to swing back in the other direction by the end of 2025. And home sellers that are out there thinking about selling, you have to understand that the market has changed dramatically. There are a lot of home sellers still thinking that we're in 2023 times and where we would see prices rising and that you could price your home better than or equal to a home that sold a few months ago in your neighborhood. That just isn't the case anymore. If you look at home values, we've gone in Tampa Bay from an average sale price of $507,000 down now to $465,000. That is about an 8% drop in our average sale price. So now again, does that mean every single neighborhood had this happen? No. But across the market, we've seen values drop on average 8%. So your $400,000 house, maybe worth $368,000 now. Because of that, that will get some buyers back engaged. Prices drop a little bit, it makes it a little bit more affordable. That will fuel kind of some energy. A few more months of storm recovery, some of our buyer demand and people relocating here will come back. And I believe that a lot of the storm stuff and clean out and distressed sales that will be caused by the hurricanes, hopefully there's enough of that cleaning out by the middle of the year that the second half of the year is even more promising. So that's my predictions for what I expect to happen in 2025, but there's a lot that could change that. Certainly storms, certainly unprecedented weather events, unprecedented any kind of conflict or wars or anything like that could contribute. But in my experience, after doing this for 20 years, assuming none of those other unprecedented events, 2025 will produce more home sales than 2024. And I think we'll end 2025 with an average sale price that's comparable to was at points this year. It'll drop some and then it's going to come back up is my expectation. So again, hopefully that helps you understand what's going on.